Okay, I'm back again with our sink and float list. So in case you did not watch the video of the sink or float game yet, please do watch that first so that you know what it is that we're doing here. And if you've already watched that video, then we can go ahead with this activity. This is going to be a math and counting activity, and we're also going to compare more and less, okay? So here's the list that we wrote, and this word has an S, and we know S says S. So this word says sink. I also drew a little picture of a boat sinking to the bottom. Here's the water. Here's the bottom, and the boat sunk. So this is sink, the word says. Okay. And our list of items that we tried and they sank are paperclip, spoon, Hot Wheels car, and penny. So how many items were items that sink when you put in water? How do you find out? You have to count them. So let's go ahead and count them. Paperclip. Put a number 1 next to that one. 1. Spoon. We'll put a number 2 next to that one. Hot Wheels car. We'll put a number 3 next to that one. Penny. We'll write a number 4 next to that one. And there's no other items. So how many items were items that sank? 1, 2, 3, 4. Another way that we could tally up how many items were items that sink when you put them in water is to do lines, tally marks. So instead of writing numbers, I'm going to tally them. I'm going to draw a line across the bottom of my paper here. So there. Down here in the bottom, I'm going to write tally marks. So for example, paperclip. I put a line down for a paperclip. Spoon. I put a line down for a spoon. Hot Wheels car. I put a line down for the Hot Wheels car. Penny. I put a line down for the penny. That's all the items we had that they're items that sink. How many were there? 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you might be able to look at all those lines and see, without counting, that those are 4 lines. So either way, whether we list the number when we count or whether we count tally marks, we know that there are 4 items on the list of things that sink. I'm going to circle it so we know that's our answer. And let's scooch over here to the float side. There's the word float. Starts with this letter here, F. F says F. So we know that this says float, not sink. There's my picture of the boat floating on top of the water. And the first item that was a floating item is a water bottle, number 1. The next item was an orange, number 2. The next item is a dinosaur, number 3. Hey, while I'm writing these numbers, it made me think, did you all do your writing numbers activity that was posted yesterday? If you didn't, check that one out. Okay, the next item, number 4, is a Duplo block. So I'm going to write down number 4. And then we had the cow that floated, the plastic cow, so that would make number 5. And then this word right here, cup, is a number 6. 6 because after 5. Let's tally them up like we did on the other side. Water bottle, 1. Orange, 2. Dinosaur, there's another tally for a dinosaur. Duplo blocks, another one. A cow, another one. And a cup, another one. Can you tell how many lines that is just by looking at those tally marks I made? If not, we can count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Did you notice how I touched and counted each one? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And I know this is how I make a number 6. Next week we will add a rhyme of how to make a number 6. Let's circle it up. And now my question for you is, how many items were items that sink? 4. How many items were items that float? 6. Okay, I'm going to try to pull it back so we can look at the whole paper. Oh, it's hard. We have 4 items that sink, 6 items that float. So my question to you is, which group had more? Did we have more items that sink or more items that float? Did you say float? Because if you did, you were right. There are more items here. There were 6 items that float. 6 is bigger than 4. 6 is more than 4. So the opposite of that is which group has fewer things in it? Which number is less? 4. Fewer and less means smaller. We know that 4 is smaller than 6. So the smaller group is the items that sink. Let me know which group came out more in your experiment with sink or float. Did you find more things that could sink or more things that could float? Leave me a comment. Let me know. Bye, guys.